Good afternoon, Antrim County. This is Veterans Voice Podcast with your host, Brandon, Carrie, and Matt. What's going on, guys?
We're
None,
here.
just picking on you.
It's Friday.
Yeah, we finally got the podcast started.
Yeah. And the doorbell rung twice, and,
Yeah.
you know, which is, I mean, it's life. It's good, though.
Yeah. We got new equipment for our podcast, too.
And soon you'll be able to do some video.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Got a lot of work ahead, but yeah, we'll get it started here pretty soon.
Kind of scares me. What kind of video are you going to make with, you know, an ex-Army soldier and an Air Force gal in the closet with a Navy dude?
Yeah, this is like, we are in a room that is
Thankfully, I'm not a
closet, pretty
sailor, so that's
much.
a good thing, but hey, boys.
You're Navy, though, right?
I'm near the door, so.
So
Run.
you have egress. You can get out of here.
Run.
Yeah, this room is like, what is it? Maybe 7 feet by 12 feet.
Built in 1950
rectangle.
something.
It used to be the health department here.
Oh,
You know, it
Leslie's.
did.
Something
It
like
did.
that.
Yep.
Yep, so
Well,
this was like an exam room right here.
And you know what's funny is I had a vet that came in
creepy.
Yeah.
who was part of the crew who built this building
Really?
originally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
That is. Jeez.
This building's been around for a while,
Yeah. Even without the upgrades and stuff. I mean,
no doubt.
Back in the 1900s.
Oh, don't say that. You know, kids are starting to say that now.
Oh, they are.
Like
Yeah.
we're unk status, you know, me and Brandon, you know, because we're at that age. Like, well, you got kids, so you're not considered an unk, but yeah, they say 1900s now, and I almost
Oh, yeah,
look,
they think it's so fun.
almost want to like smack a kid on top of the head, like, listen, but I mean, just be like us saying the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
Ugh,
It's okay.
I don't want to think about
but
it.
when we were born, we were closer to the 2000s than 18,
Yeah.
True.
you know?
At the end of the century,
It's kind of crazy.
good old days.
Yeah.
You see that meteorite that came down over
Oh,
Ohio?
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
sonic boom. I guess there's fragments all around there, they said.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
It's pretty cool. They were
Some
trying to
weird
make
stuff.
a lake.
Were they?
That's what I think. No. Just playing.
They go on a Rogan
You know.
podcast here with aliens and comets and stuff.
Man, I tell you what, Sean Ryan, I've been listening to a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
He gets, you know, it's cool to
good.
listen and get some thought provoking.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
topics going.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's, I mean, today's been good. You know, may not have had a whole lot of people scheduled, but we've had quite a few walk-ins and just kept things steady.
Yeah.
And we always have, claim work and stuff to do. So that
That-
definitely helps when it's a little bit, it gives us the ability to work on that stuff.
Never ends, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
It doesn't. So,
You know, it's cool. You were mentioning that 22 to none. Now, we've said this a couple
Yeah.
times, but we still haven't heard back as far as anything goes for, you know, application-wise. But they help
Yeah.
with funding, or, you know, emergency relief
yeah,
kind of
they
things.
can. Yep. And right now they're trying to get some grant funding through the VA as a nonprofit to help with prevention of veteran suicide. So we're going to hopefully write them up a letter of, you know, encouraging the VA to give them some of that grant money so they can help in our community. Because I think I read just today that 60% of veterans that do commit suicide have not been to the VA healthcare facility for anything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
What are you laughing at?
When you said that, I was
Did
like, 60% of the time, it works every time. That
Oh, you're
just
thinking of
automatically went
I
straight to
mean-
my head.
Oh my gosh, Sex
Sorry
Panther.
for the. That seems like some dark humor, but we're not trying to be funny about
No.
it.
No, not
By
about
any means,
suicide.
but-
It's just
He was just thinking of. I was like, what? I was like, do I have something on my face?
It's mind wandered there.
Yeah. But anyways,
hey, she's
in all seriousness, if they now he's crying.
I'm just waiting to watch her get serious. I don't see her ever serious.
You don't see
No.
me serious? Okay.
No, you don't ever get serious.
All right.
I don't think there's a
Yeah.
evil bone, anger, temper in you.
I think she's probably the most killed even person.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks. Yeah, I try, I think it's having all those boys maybe.
Yeah, that
And
probably
Vivian
helps.
now too.
It takes patience.
Boys and girls.
Kids take patience.
Yeah, I always wanted them, that's for sure. So
I feel bad for my old lady because not only does she have the kids, she's got to deal with me.
yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can only imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
This damn snow, man, where the hell did it come from? Now it's melting.
Baby Jesus,
yeah,
pretty much. I'm over it. I can tell you that right now.
I'm always over it the first time it comes down. I'm like ready for it to melt and go away for good.
No, I love my snow, right?
You're crazy.
But I tell you what, it's a whole new thing whenever the snowblower won't work.
Oh yeah,
You
especially
know?
this wet crap.
But yet I don't want to go buy a new one because we're toward the tail end of this season, and I'm like, is
Yeah.
it worth it?
No.
But watch. We're gonna get another month and a half of this of
That's
it
not
just
saying we're
constantly
supposed-
coming
we're only
down.
better not.
2 weeks left is
And I
winter.
got to shovel
Not
that.
even
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
It's got to be gone by
next
my
Friday.
birthday. That's my rule.
I think next Friday is the first day of spring, isn't it?
Today
Or today?
no, tomorrow is actually the
Yes.
21st. The 21st. Yep.
Goodbye, winter.
Yeah. Better go away.
Yeah, just wait. It's gonna peek its head around again. There's always that last big storm.
This guy.
I think that was it last week. That was the last one.
I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
I'll take your word on it.
Okay. All right.
Now everything's gonna get wet and brown.
Ugh,
That's usually
yeah.
about what it is all the time.
That's better. At least you don't have to shovel that.
We still
Except
got
for dog poop.
Yeah, you gotta now you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
find all that shit again.
Yeah.
Literally.
Ugh,
I make my kids do.
I don't miss that.
We still got a lot of lawn work to do from last year's ice storm.
That's what's kicking my butt.
Yeah.
I just put a big pile in the corner of the yard, and I'm forgetting it for a little while. Hopefully, it's somewhat gone by the time the snow melts.
Still got that theme song going on one more time.
Yeah.
It's just in repeat in my head.
Daft Punk. Oh my
You know?
god!
At least sitting at the Barney one. But I did see a video where they were talking about, did you realize that Barney never existed?
Mm-mm.
Like, this sounds like Mandela effect stuff. What are you talking about?
You know, I was
There's a
also thinking
costume.
about that earlier. But yes, there is a costume. You're right, and it's not necessarily a fiction or nonfiction. It's just a matter of in the song part, right? The
Yeah.
introduction is like Barney comes from our imagination.
Oh,
So all the kids that are on the show with Barney is only just imagining him,
That's like a trip.
okay.
Where'd you get that from?
right? Yeah, yeah.
It is really starting to turn into a Rogan podcast.
I'm just glad
That's
that Dad
crazy,
was
huh?
gone before my kids were born to have to.
Well,
Deal with that.
Yeah,
That was
like Teletubbies and shit, though.
No.
the Veggie Tales and
A little bit of the Veggie Tales, but
Tales.
they liked them a little bit. But yeah, Dora and Diego. I had the Dora the Explorer song in my head the other day for some reason.
I got one for you guys. Remember Carmen San Diego?
oh yeah,
Yes.
yes.
That
Yeah.
song. Oh man, it's theme song.
That
Stuck
one's
in my
not
head now.
terrible.
That was fun though, because that actually taught you something decent. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got way off topic on that one.
We
didn't
did, I know.
Remember the old Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That
Robert
song,
Stack.
that ding song, the entry song.
Uh-huh.
Every time I hear it now, I'm gonna go home and watch it and start making Kelly and be like, "This is what I lived through."
That was a really good show though.
Yeah.
Like there's some parts that
Back
were
in the day,
creepy.
the new stuff though is not necessarily.
They don't have the cheesy actors like they did, but way back in the day. You know what I mean? Because you know that was staged. Like they were explaining like the ghost haunting or whatever, and then all of a sudden it was like freaking turns into like a sitcom in a weird way with really crappy acting. But I
Yeah.
think that's what made the show though. So
You know, yeah. But yeah, so, anyways, you know, just crazy random thoughts.
yeah,
Yeah.
talk about those Red Wings. Holy crap!
I'm telling you, look, they go through my head constantly, just the random shit.
There's that the undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, something like that, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Well, they say that actually PTSD
true.
symptoms mimic that. So
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
That's where
so
my
there we
social
go.
awkwardness comes from.
but I can always follow the bouncing ball to where it originated to or from.
That's a good thing.
But, anyways,
Yeah,
I don't know how you like your new mic.
I like it.
You don't. It's hands off.
I know I don't have to do anything.
Do I have to have it in your lap now?
I don't have to move it around. And, well, I can move it without it making noise.
It's true. I guess yeah. Well,
gotta get used
But
to
the
this
good thing
video
about the
thing
22
soon.
to none, as far as being able to do the emergency relief,
Yeah.
you know, it helps. It should help out, especially with
Yes.
MVTF. We were talking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
There's
limits.
lifetime limits in MVTF.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's nothing new, but, I do not agree with it. I get
No.
what they're trying to do, but at the same time,
Yeah.
we don't have that many.
No.
Right.
Not
And I
even
feel like
close.
it's been getting more and more difficult to use MVTF, which is the Michigan Veterans Trust Fund. For those who don't know, that might be listening for the first time or aren't familiar, they have to retain, what is it, $50 million in their coffers. And in order to keep that fund going, and it serves veterans that served in wartime. There's different parameters for that and different specific bylaws but it seems like they keep making new
Yeah.
stipulations that make it more and more difficult for veterans to get what they need when they're in financial distress. And Brandon, so it's just frustrating. Yeah.
Well,
But 22 to none's there.
VIC has been
VIC,
huge.
which is Veterans in Crisis. They're awesome.
I'd say
And
the-
vets in
Yeah. Elk
American
Rapids
Legion.
and Central
Yeah.
Lake AM Vets. Yeah. So we've gotten lots of help from lots of places that really step up. We always have one or two in our office going.
but yeah,
We're trying to
definitely,
get funding.
definitely understand that, we don't get to dictate anything within the state and the way they run that and their policies or anything
Right.
like that. But the lifetime limits is there. So,
Yeah.
and that's even if you put a
For the
package
trust
in
fund. Yeah.
and you don't get it approved or it's
Right.
denied,
still counted.
Yeah.
that still counts against you.
Yeah, which is, that's the messed up part.
And I'm
I
trying
mean,
to
I get the
remember.
limits for how much, like if you actually receive it, but I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
But what can we do?
I'm trying to remember what the lifetime limits were.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Klondike?
Yeah,
Yes.
Klondike.
Klondike. Quite a bit. I'm a fat kid and I love ice cream.
I don't think those are that good, though.
Did you notice that the Klondike bars
I'll keep
they're
in
actually
mind.
thinner now?
Yes.
It's been a while since I had
But
one.
it's mostly wax. There's chocolate on it. So they're not my favorite. I
Chocolate
like
wax.
Dove bars.
Yeah, those are good. Oh, 100% on that
Yeah.
one.
Those are good.
But no,
Make me
we'll
hungry.
put something on our Facebook to help reflect what those lifetime limits are.
Yeah.
That way
Yeah.
everybody knows.
We're just talking about MVTF that has those. Although, like, there's some of the other organizations have different, they all have different parameters, and we have to kind of be familiar with them.
Like Central
But-
Lake. Central
Yeah.
Lake's got one
Yep.
too.
Yep. But when people come to us for financial aid, this is not an overnight process. It takes some time, and it does for us to contact all these other organizations to collaborate, and then also to get our committee to approve anything. There's committees and boards involved in all of it, so it's not like someone just says yes. It's not up to one person.
Right.
It's not up to us either. We just help get the forms filled out. So bringing what we need is really important.
And getting resources to the table.
Yes, helps speed it up.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you're kind of behind on stuff, you can come to us, or you can go to your county VSO. Go sooner rather than later. Sometimes people wait till the last minute,
Yeah.
No,
and it takes a month or it takes 3 weeks or whatever.
that's another thing you were talking about. Go to your county and everything like that. Now, for financial assistance, Antrim, we cannot help with anybody outside of our county.
Right.
Right.
And that is the way it is for every county. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to applying for, benefits,
Yeah.
federal VA benefits, we can definitely assist. We always
Yes.
have and always will. But there's a lot of counties, and it seems to be happening more and more, where the counties themselves are only serving the veterans within the county limits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas and I'm very happy that, we are the way we are, and we can help any vet throughout the entire,
Yeah.
state if they needed it or, somehow or another. We have a few out of state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just did one for New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I got one down in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then helped out some down in Texas, you know.
Yep.
And especially is those can get a little challenging just because the coordinating and stuff of the paperwork and stuff. But I feel very happy that, you know, we're not cutting off supply to somebody who.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
it's a good feeling when people are frustrated with maybe how things got done, or they might not understand like how it was done the first time. If they've already done a claim or attempted to, they may not like how, you know, they may not have clicked with the person, or, you know, who knows.
times change too. You know what I'm saying? So at the time that they did the original filing, you know, the CFR may have been restrictive back then, whereas it's opened up, especially with the PACT Act and everything else.
Yeah, regulations change. Like, it seems like every day there's something.
Yep.
So, and it could have changed. So people sometimes don't know, and it's like, oh, well, you can claim this now, and they're surprised. But it's nice when they get that help, and they get a claim in, and they see that, wow, they got what they got granted, or they got rated finally for a disability that was incurred in their time of service, and it's life changing.
Oh yeah.
It's really feels good to help people.
That's the
with
thing
that
too, is
stuff.
we are here to help people. That's one thing that really irks me is, you know,
Yeah.
I've had other people come from other offices, and not singling out anybody whatsoever, but it's just like me and my journey, you know, 15 years ago when I first started my claim work that I thought was put in that was never put in, you know, well, guess what? That VSO doesn't have a job now
Right.
because he dropped the ball, you know what I mean? But biggest thing is that we're willing to help out anybody. If a veteran comes in here and needs help, we're going to help them out. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. If it's claim work, we're going to help you out. Your family, that's what we do for family, you know?
Yeah.
Wish people get in that mindset though, but it
Yeah,
happens.
and
It happens.
a lot of them, I've heard that they're told, well, you're not a combat veteran, you can't do a claim, or you didn't even get through basic training, you can't do a claim. Not true. Not true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because we got numerous boot camp ones that people are like,
Yes,
what? But
we
yeah,
do.
it does happen, you know?
people can get hurt real bad in boot camp. So, yep,
And always learning, you know,
always.
learning, always.
That's half
It's
our
crazy.
job.
I'm telling you, like today, you know, I remember when I first started all this, you know, for like federal or national cemeteries, right? Vet needed to be rated at least permanent and total back then, you know, or 60%,
Oh, wow.
you know.
Okay.
Even I think that's the last thing I heard was that update there.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness to a vet coming in and asking the question, and you know, if I'm not 100% sure of it, I'm gonna go and reach the source.
Yeah.
So called up the National Cemeteries number and figured it out. But dude, as long as they have even if it's a 0% rating,
Okay.
they are eligible.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And what if they're not rated at all?
Then you get into service time, how long they were on there,
Or if they were in a war,
Yep, that's part of it.
like in during a war or on ground
No,
combat zone type thing? Okay.
it's era, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like,
But then like National Guard and
yeah.
reservists, if they retire out of the National Guard, the reserve, then they can qualify as well.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay.
or if they have they get called up to active duty, they get to qualify as well then too.
Okay.
So,
I'll be darned.
I mean, stuff that
Yeah.
like we say all the time, our job, our role as VSOs have such an absorbent amount of information. It expands our knowledge base has to expand so far beyond just the normal day-to-day routine of a typical office, you know?
Yeah. It's not ever the same. And like even with, and with the cemetery, people can actually pre-qualify and find out if you qualify long before your time is up. I mean, you don't have to wait like for your relatives to have to do it. You can actually go online, fill out a form, and have it sent. And I learned that because he was a Korean War vet. He wanted to know, and So I figured out how to do it. That was a few months ago.
What was it?
He knew that he was about there, and he got pre-qualified. So then that makes it a lot easier for the family to take care of it. So you can do that, and you can do it for a relative also. I think you can call also and do it. I don't know.
Yeah, you can call.
They might send you paperwork, but you can do that. So
That's pretty cool.
It is, yeah. And I never knew that until they asked.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Did you guys see the email I sent you guys today earlier about
the education?
Yeah.
Yeah.
GI Bill versus Montgomery, is that a thing? Like,
Oh, I didn't see
actually go
that.
through?
You
I
know,
guess, or was it old law that just went washed or something like that?
I need to read through it more, but I can't tell you
Yeah.
whether or not.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So depending, it didn't go down. It didn't list like the time periods served or requirements for each bill. And when we're talking about this, we're talking about the post 9/11 versus the Montgomery GI Bill. And there's a certain period of time where there's veterans who paid into the GI Bill.
Yep.
But then got switched over to the post 9/11 during that transition period.
Yeah.
But when you got out, you could only use one of them, right? Well, now, according to the brief piece of the article I've read, they took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled in favor of being able to utilize both.
Okay.
As long as you're eligible for it, and it's 48 months per
Wow.
program.
So, what if I used mine a while ago, but I was post 9/11 also,
So you should be able
but
to.
I used GI Bill, so I need to look at that.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you that because
I'm
did.
just curious. It's just something that
We'll have to do some digging on it. Then, next podcast we'll talk about it. But I
Yeah.
think that's something I was kind of shook that they went that direction, because there's been a couple of people that I knew that served before I did, of course, and they had the Montgomery GI Bill. And then they were like, well, I paid into this $1,200, but, why am I paying into something else, but I can't use both of them? Like, where's that
Right.
money
Yeah.
going, kind of thing? And that's kind of shiesty to me, too. So, heck yeah, it's all in the favor for the veterans. So that's a good thing,
Yeah. Something else to learn about.
Heck yeah.
It's never ending.
Yeah.
It really is.
And then with kids that dependents that are going to college, like it's that time right now where
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them are either turning 18, about to turn 18, about to become college students. If there are veterans with 100% rating, you want to make sure you keep so that dependent will have to do their own paperwork for their education benefits and their CHAMP VA through the school. They'll have to find that veterans coordinator. So something to bring up to the kids that if you're 100% and your child or dependent, I think it goes up to age 23, I think.
That's what I was
education
thinking.
benefits, and then
Oh,
up to
can you remember?
26 for CHAMP VA. I'm not sure. But either way, something that you need to pay attention to if the kids are going to school, and they have to do it themselves, though. So that's their
always
claim,
fun.
and that's their stuff. So once they hit that age of majority, which is 18, and we can help with it. And then there is an easy online forum to do CHAMP VA. Super, super easy.
It's starting to become that way with a lot of
Yeah.
VA things. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I did what did I just do the other day? It was online.
It was CHAMP VA, wasn't it?
Search.
Oh, the MVAA DD214 request?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that,
Yeah.
which I was kind of shocked that was a thing as easy as it was. We'll
Yeah.
see if it went through. I don't, just like anything else, I
It
don't
probably-
trust any government
I've used it
entity,
multiple
but
times.
we'll see how
Yeah.
this works. So
They should have responded to you and let you know via email if they had it. Then they send an encrypted one to either you or the veteran, depending on how you put it in there.
yeah, I'm gonna have to
But
check
that's
that
what
one.
I've used that multiple times. But if they don't, sometimes they have to search, and if they can't find it, then they'll send you to the
Yeah.
NPRC. And usually that's only veterans that came straight back to Michigan and turned in their
Is it?
DD214s. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Yep.
know
So what about them turkey legs?
that. Well,
Turkey
they
legs.
smell. No, he's looking at my notes.
Oh, he added that turkey legs.
Yeah. I don't know why.
He's hyper.
Yeah, today's you're not on the Tiger, are you?
No,
The wild
You're
tiger.
on the Tiger. Yeah, so for our viewers out there, or not viewers, but listeners, I guess it'll be viewers someday. Brandon was an Iraq vet, so big thing in Iraq. I only saw it a couple times when I was on deployment, but I never had one before. But it's called what was it, Wild Tiger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wild Tiger. It's an energy drink made in Iraq, and he actually bought some off of Amazon, and we tried it the other day. I was ramped up for a little bit.
And you know what? Like I didn't know we could buy it, and we had a vet that came in and was talking about it, and he was like one of his shipmates or something like that. They went and bought a case for everybody, and they started drinking it again or something.
Really?
You know, you were there. It was your vet that was talking about it. I can't think of who it was.
Yeah, it was in my memory, but it's good stuff. It's just different. It's kind of like a
Tastes like a Red Bull to me.
yeah, Red Bull. What are you doing?
It's got taurine in it.
I'm gonna shut your mic off here. Getting a little creepy.
Just wait till we get this camera on. You should see this guy.
I know it's a little
Brandon,
ridiculous.
he's like a 3-year-old.
I can't argue.
There's a part of me that really wants to smack this
Oh,
boom mic,
God.
but I know how expensive it is, and I don't want to.
Probably break against his face.
Killing me.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
He's so serious.
I am.
Why so serious?
Because I have a 38 ASVAB score, and I'm trying to
No.
read right now.
Matt is smarter than that.
No, anyway, I wanted to bring up something that me and Carrie saw on Facebook, which I find really, really cool. I've never been excited being a fat kid. You wouldn't think I would be excited
Not
for
a
this.
fat kid.
But one of our veterans here in Antrim County, Jared Hendris, he is going to start a gym downtown in Mancelona. It's called Reds Wellness LLC. So it's kind of in the new stage of it. They're starting. We're going to have some more information later next week. Hopefully, we're going to have Jared and his partner come in and kind of explain what's going on with the business and what they're going to offer and everything else. But I'm excited because one, it's a gym that we need in Mancelona. Shaney Creek is the only place that has a gym, and it's not even considered a gym. Believe me, I used to work there.
Well,
And so this is a place where I think it's going to be great because not only can adults go there, kids, it'll be a safe place. Hopefully, it'll be nice and clean.
oh, I'm
You
sure.
don't have to drive like 500 miles just to go to the gym. So, what?
And it'll be, I'm excited for him because he came into our office and
Yeah.
was talking about it, and he was very excited. I could tell, but that wasn't even a month ago. He was
Really?
in here talking about how excited had this idea, and he just got right on it. And I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, I'm excited for it just because I got to lose some weight, but I think it's going to be a great motivator too for downtown Mancelona. You know what I mean? And then last, I want to kind of drop something here while these guys are messing around. But we are looking, spring is here, and we are looking for new sites for the spring and summer.
Is it here officially?
Was it? It's
Today's
tomorrow.
the last full day of winter,
Yeah,
and it can go away.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The days are getting earlier,
They
like
are.
Oh,
brighter
yeah,
earlier.
it's nice.
It's kind of weird though. At
But when
nighttime, you're like, it's still bright out, and you're used to like going to bed at 6.
But when it
feeling,
gets dark, it gets dark.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. But it'd be nice, like this summer, they said it's supposed to be pretty warm. I've been looking at that. So if anybody knows any
I'll
cool
take it.
places, we want to put our booth somewhere. I know that I've already talked to the tourist park in East Jordan, and they want us back there because that's usually at the farmer's market. And then I want to,
Okay.
there's a couple other places I still got a call. But if anybody in the community knows of a good place, whether it's at the grocery stores or somewhere else that you may know, or if there's an event, just let us know on Facebook. We did put a poll out there, not really a poll, but we just asked to see if anybody has any good ideas, and we're looking for them. So
Because we need to reach as many veterans as we can that might need us. And
Yeah.
with that statistic of the 60% of veterans that do, take their own lives have not been to VA healthcare, that probably means they haven't been to any kind of veteran services, possibly. So if they get contact and just get help with little things, I mean, even just having that community, it would be helpful.
and don't forget the Compact Act. If you don't
Yeah,
have a
tell
VA
us about
service
that.
rating, just hey, you can go to any VA service or VA and get mental health treatment. If anybody doesn't know that, pass the word on, because I think that's a really important
Emergency
part.
rooms
Yes.
too.
Oh, emergency rooms too? Really?
Yep. And I
Oh,
mean,
I
they
forgot
had that. They already had that in place for anyone that had military sexual trauma. And it's not like you
Yep.
have to prove anything,
Right.
by the way. So, I mean, people were afraid, I think, to approach that. But even if you claim that you have, whether you're rated for it or not, you can go get help.
Right.
So that's good.
Yeah, there is help out there. Just got to
And,
look for it sometimes.
And I
you
do know, too, that if you call 988 and wherever you're at, they'll be like, hey, they'll ask at some point, would you like us to schedule you or have someone call you from your local VA healthcare and set up an appointment? And they do. So
That's a positive thing.
that's a good thing to get you in contact if you don't know where to go. And they're there to talk. No one should ever feel bad about calling that number.
No.
I tell people all the time, and they use it, and I'm so glad that they have. So
Me and Brandon had a case a couple years back ago where we got a phone call from somebody, and we had a suicidal veteran.
yeah,
And me and Brandon, thankfully, it was just literally right up the road, and we were able to talk to the guy and everything else. And we got 988 on the phone, and it was
Yeah.
kind of cool to actually be on the other end of it and hearing what they were talking about. And then I was talking to the person from 988,
yeah,
you know, kind of talking to him about the gentleman and kind of seeing what we could do to help out while we're there. And
And seeing the program
Yeah.
work.
yes,
it's amazing, because you think, oh, just call 998 or 988 and they're just going to throw me to the wind just like they do with everything else. But nope.
They don't.
That guy has not been back. We talked to him, I think, a couple weeks
him-
after it, I think. But
Yeah.
Well, I seen him about a year ago or so.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
much better.
good.
Good.
Much better.
Guys, that was painful I know for you too, because you know both me and you have PTSD, and it's like being able to try to comfort somebody. Sometimes it's really hard because
Yeah,
they're very emotional or inebriated or you know whatever it's happening, and that could be a big thing where you know not following through
yeah,
can cause more harm than anything else. And I'm glad
Right.
that they did it. So
yep. It's important and for them to know that they can come in here, because I swear there have been a couple of them that have come in like right before we're gonna do a meeting or at like inopportune times, and if we hadn't been here, who knows what would have happened.
exactly.
But then they get what they need. So, or at least they know that we're not gonna just forget about them
Yep.
or ignore them. What do you
I'm,
got to say, Brandon?
Them?
I'm scared what he's going to say next.
I know.
I'm sitting here listening.
Dude's
I'm
jacked up on Mountain Dew.
baby
Something.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Something. Yeah,
Well, it's Friday.
it is.
It is.
TGIF.
Let's get out of here. Well, guys, join us next week for our next episode. We'll see you then.
Good show. Appreciate you listening.